Hi, welcome to the Swindon Town Football Club vlog, the first ever, possibly the last. My name's Mark, I'm 36, I've been a Swindon Town fan for as long as I can remember. Probably went to my first game sometime in the mid-80s with my dad. I've had varying degrees of enthusiasm for my support of Swindon. Haven't had a season ticket now for the past 3 seasons. I have been to a few games though in the past few seasons. Well, just a little more about me. I work for a sports statistics company. I have no previous writing, broadcasting, journalism experience. I've never done a vlog before, never done a podcast before or anything like that. This is all new to me. Let's crack on with what the future holds for Swindon, which is their next game is this Saturday away at Kenilworth Road, Luton. Luton, a side that are fancied this season. They are favourites to win League Two, I believe. They've only lost once this season. Well, they're only 5 games in, but they've only lost once, and that is to Barnet, who obviously beat Swindon 4-1 last week. They've scored 11 goals at home this season already. And they've only played 2 home games this season. They beat Yeovil 8-2, and they beat Colchester 3-0. The Luton side does include a number of old Swindon faces. James Collins, he's already scored 5 this season. Scott Cuthbert, Alan Sheehan, Alan McCormack. James Collins looks like he's banging form, scoring a few. Swindon, in complete contrast, must be severely lacking in confidence at the moment, having conceded 7 goals in their last 2 games, which have both been at home, conceding 3 to Crawley, who nobody gave them a chance at the start of the season under Harry Kewell, who's never managed before, and then losing obviously 4-1 last week to Barnet. So I am going to the game this Saturday, so that will be my first look this season at this new Swindon side. Very much looking forward to it. I'm going to be going with my brother James, my friend Des, who lives in London, and my friend Largie, who also lives in London, and a mate of ours, Dave, who lives in Southampton, who's from Swindon. He's still a Swindon fan. But so we'll be going up. I'll take some footage of our day. We'll have a chat before the game when I've got the team news for you. Just the whole idea of this is just for me to have a bit of a laugh. I'll be in the pub with the boys before the game. After the game, we'll have a laugh. We'll talk about the game. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating, although that seems unlikely. Seeing what's gone on in the last couple of games.
I'm going to sneeze.
So Swindon away at Luton tomorrow, Dad. I think they've started the season all right. Got 8 against Yeovil. How do you think Swindon will do against them tomorrow?
Well, to be honest with you, the town have got a side that really, they've got 11 players that don't really know each other, so they're not going to be that cohesive. They maybe had a couple of results that probably were flattering. Didn't play particularly well, but they still got the points. I think tomorrow they're going to get a drubbing, quite frankly.
And they've got obviously they've got a few old Swindon faces there, players that you're familiar with when you went to watch the town a few seasons ago. Sheehan and McCormack, Cuthbert, et al. Do you think that there'll be that add something to the game for those players?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously they always want to make sure that they have a decent game against their old side. Cuthbert, I thought, was a good player. Don't understand why he left. Probably left because of the money. McCormack was always a good player. He did leave because of the money. So they have got to earn a living for their families. But I think tomorrow they're going to probably show the new boys at the town that experience counts, and they're probably going to get beat.
So that's it. That's work for the week done. It's Friday, 6 o'clock. Weekend has landed. Bring it on. Absolutely buzzing for the football tomorrow. Just absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be quality. Can't remember last time I went to an away game, so I'm so looking forward to it. Another bit of good news as well is that we've heard that James Collins is injured, so it doesn't look like that he's going to be playing tomorrow. What a dream. Cheers. So we're at Dez's flat in London now, so just have a little quick chat with Des to see how he thinks Swindon will get on today. Alright, Des.
Alright.
So what do you think? How do you think the town will get on today? What do you think the score will be?
0-0. Cheers.
0-0. Cheers.
There's a road running along one side.
Oak Road is where so we go all the way round to the far side through someone's back garden.
There's a main road running along the back of it, on one standing there, I think. I've driven past it before. I think, if I remember it right. You're here for the first time today.
Yeah. My alarm went off.
Your predictions, Dave?
Today, 2-0 Luton.
Excited?
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Yeah? So am I.
What do you think? What do you think's, what can you see happening?
Aggro in town.
Yep.
Outside the George the 2.
We've just seen the team news, Paul. The news that Mullins back in the side.
Yep.
Obviously, that's presumably because McDermott's suspended, isn't it? And also,
Woolery's starting.
Woolery starts.
So
What do you think?
Norris, Woolery, Anderson, Mullins. I mean, it's 4 strikers, really.
Yeah.
So you must have 2 up front, and you probably have 2 playing wide. So whether they have Mullins and Anderson playing wide, the goalie back there, they'll have 2 defenders, or Woolery playing behind Norris.
And they've opted for Conroy over Robertson.
Conroy over Robertson. Robertson was the one that made the mistake in the Barnet game, gave away the first goal. I'm not sure about Dunn. He gets bad reviews in midfield. I think he's a bit of a weak link. I don't know. Hopefully they'll have Goddard back soon, but it's a fairly attack-minded side. Careful crossing the road, mate.
Cheers, mate. What's the score going to be then? 3-1 towards Swindon.
2-1. 4-0.
Yes, quality, mate. Deserved.
Cuthbert sent off.
Didn't really see it, but yeah, I'll take it.
What a shame. 1-0 Swindon Town at half time. Goal coming from a penalty from Luke Norris after he was it Norris that was fouled in the box?
A handball on the line, apparently.
It was a handball on the line from Scott Cuthbert, then sent off. Norris then dispatched the penalty. No real other chances in that fashion by either side, but I think that the Town are good value for their opponent for their 1-0 lead at half time.
Yeah, Swindon looking like they won't ship any more goals.
I think that they look alright at the back, don't they?
Solid.
Solid. Yeah.
Industrial defending.
Yeah.
Workmanlike.
Thank you. Cheers.
So I'm joined now by Daniel and Ewan. Swindon 1-0 up at half time. What do you think, lads? Do they deserve to be 1-0 up? Yeah? What's the final score going to be?
2-1.
2-1.
We might be downstairs, away, now onto the pitch. So let's see your right foot.
Can we play you every week? Can we play you every week?
Am I drinking fast?
David Flitcroft's red and white on me. David Flitcroft's red and white.
So that's it. So safe to say we had an absolutely fantastic day in Luton on Saturday. I thought it was a lovely tidy grounds. There was no trouble that we saw, which is obviously always great. Nobody wants any of that nowadays. Before Cuthbert got sent off, I thought that Luton played it. In my opinion, for my thought, to give my thoughts for what they're worth, I thought Luton played in a similar way to what Swindon were playing in the last few times that I've seen. They're trying to play it out from the back, sort of tippy tappy stuff. But I think they kept the ball better than Swindon did when we tried to play that way a few seasons ago. There's no doubt about it. The sending off changed the game completely. I think that the sides did seem to be quite evenly matched before Cuthbert got sent off. But unfortunately for Luton, as soon as Cuthbert got sent off, that was it. They were chasing the game from there. And but Swindon, every time they went forward, they looked dangerous. When the third went in, I think they did. Take their foot off the pedal, which is, that's fair enough, isn't it? And Luton, whatever they did throw at Swindon, Swindon managed to deal with it. Swindon, I think, were good for 3-0 win on the day. But what else can I say? I mean, the result was not, none of us expected that. Certainly not my dad. But thanks ever so much for watching if you've got this far, and maybe you see you again someday. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Pints!